So we're going to go through reporting a possible concussion. So there's two ways you can do it. You can do it from your main dashboard, or you can download the XLNTBrain app, which I encourage everybody to do. Just download XLNTBrain, and you can report concussions as a coach, as a parent, as an athletic trainer, as an admin through your phone. That's also where you're going to use the app for baseline balance testing. So to report your concussion, if you're doing it from your main dashboard, as soon as you log in right here, you're going to go to report a possible concussion. You're going to type in their name to look for it. You're going to select that athlete, and this is where you're going to document the injury. So you're going to select the date, the time, when it was created, and start to create the report. Select their sport. Make sure everything looks good. Head to head. Put in the details. And then you're going to go through the Glasgow Coma scale. Once you select all these, let's see. Okay, is there any loss of consciousness? Observed symptoms. Let's just say they have a headache. You're going to go through the sideline. Now, if you're doing this within the app, the form's going to look a little bit different. It's actually going to ask these questions and take you through the actual protocol. And when you submit it, it will send a report to the program automatically. Okay, so when you're finished all of these, you can do if you do your best, you can do it here. Let's see, the final action is going to be hopefully here. So if you hit return to game without signs of concussion, it is not going to put them in a concussion protocol, because if you're returning to the game, then there's no concussion. Okay, so but if you're filling out this form, you probably shouldn't be returning them to the game. So let's just say you're sent them home with a concussion sheet. Okay, it's going to ask, are you okay to submit this? Yes. Okay, you're going to review it. This is what your report looks like. And you're good to go. So then when you go back to your main dashboard and you click on your organization, actually let's go back. You're going to see right here you have an active concussion, and you can click on this athlete. Right? It's red because they're concussed, and this is the concussion protocol that you're going to be starting. Okay, so through the health tab is where you're going to manage that concussion. Okay, so once a concussion has been reported, the student athletes are going to start to get notifications to complete their symptom checklist each day. As they do that, you're going to be able to monitor that. This is where you're going to authorize everything too. So like I said, it's the health tab of the athlete's dashboard. Okay, so once you've waited 24 hours, you're going to go ahead and authorize that post-injury test, or you can wait till they're symptom-free. Okay, and then it will turn yellow because you're within that step. Now, once the athlete takes that post-injury test, if they pass it, it's going to turn green. If they don't, it will become red. Okay, so these are all your overrides. So you can turn, maybe you put the concussion report in, the athlete went and saw the physician said no concussion, you're going to go ahead and just terminate. You can clear for gameplay once you've gone through all your steps. You can clear for progressive exertion. Okay, so they took their baseline, it looks good, it's yellow, they're not complaining of symptoms, we're going to go ahead and clear for progression. Okay, so right here they're on step 1. This is where you're going to import everything. So if they have any symptoms, so you put headaches with treadmill walk. Okay, so they're still on step 1. Okay, we're gonna update it. So they completed it on the next day. You're gonna put, 10 push-ups, whatever you do with that athlete for the first step, hit select. So as you're going through it, so now they're on day 2 because there was no red flags. Okay, so you're gonna do it for each one, each day. If you don't put a flag, it's gonna take you to the next day. If you flag it, it's gonna keep you on that day. Okay, so it turned red, you flagged it, you wait till the next day, everything looks good, okay? And you're just gonna go through that 5-day progression, and it's gonna give you an idea of what to do. You know, every school has their own protocol on how they wanna do their 5-day progression. So once you get through with all of it, day 5. Okay, so once you've gone through your 5-day progression, no more red flags, you can, number 1, repeat testing. So you're gonna repeat testing if maybe they had an invalid here, or, you know, but they were symptom free and you went ahead and went through that progression. So some people do it different. Some people will still take them through progression if they're not complaining of symptoms, but then you're gonna repeat your testing because you do wanna get it close to their baseline. If their post-injury looked good, then you're gonna go ahead and clear for gameplay, okay? Once you clear for gameplay, they become orange. That just means that they had a history of concussion. So if it's red, they're within concussion protocol. If it's not, if it's orange, it just means that they had a history. So on their main dashboard, this is where you can monitor everything. It's gonna track the dates, everything that they've done. I just created this account so they don't have a baseline test in here yet. But when I go to my health tab, files is super important. This is where you can add quick notes, or if you have a school nurse, they can add notes, you know, 10 milliliter, you can, whatever notes given at 12 p.m. Let's just save that. All right, so school nurse can put it in here if they are going to the athletic training room and doing anything extra, balance testing, maybe they had like cervical sprain or something else within the concussion protocol. You can just add quick notes, put your SOAP notes in there. You can add files. This is where you're gonna upload any documentation from doctors. You can do radiology reports, things like that you wanna keep within the program. Care plan, this is where you're gonna add your care plan if they are having symptoms. If they have symptoms, it's automatically going to select what accommodations they should be given based on their symptoms. If they're not symptomatic, but they're still complaining maybe of struggling in school, you can give them a couple accommodations to kind of help. So once you save that, you can print it off for the guidance counselor and the school teachers, administrators, things like that. Okay, and then, but everything within the program, when you're working with an athlete with an injury, will be in that health tab. Comprehensive report is going to show you everything from the start of this account till now. It's going to generate a report for you. I like to give this to outside doctors that may be reviewing the athlete's information, or at the end of the school year, anybody that you've had go through concussion protocol, you can just download the comprehensive report, and if you use Sportswear or a different type of HR system or something like that, you can upload it, the comprehensive report, to that program. Okay, so that comprehensive report is going to look like this. It's going to say their XLNTBrain ID. It's going to give you all of their information, their status, their checklist. If they completed the checklist, it will show here. Their balance test, if you had them do the balance test using their phones, it will show up. Any test results that they've taken, all of their data will be in here. It will break down the test right here. As many tests as they've taken, it will show all of them. It will have the concussion incident report, and it will show any extra data. So Tylenol, SOAP notes, and all activity, who authorized it. And it puts it in a PDF for you. So it's very easy to maintain the athlete's records. And that's it.